Hey, welcome to Intuitive Tarot. I'm Kiara. I'm not here for like, shares, or what? That's right. Subscriptions. I am hearing that it does make the channel grow. I mean, that's a duh, right? But I need y'all to want the channel to grow, okay? This has to be authentic and organic in order to keep the people that's coming to our community authentic and organic, okay? So slow and steady wins the race. Rather have good quality over quantity when it comes to subscribers. Also, I've not marketed this channel. I am about to start a little lightweight marketing, but that's only because there are tribes out there who are just coming across this energy on other platforms, and they don't even realize like there's a whole world out here. You know what I mean? Probably on TikTok. But anyway, yikes. This is Libra season that's getting ready to come in. Libra is balance, it's contracts, it's love and money, it's Venus energy. So we're going to see how the energy of Libra is interacting with the energy of the 12 signs. Remember, energy, not signs here. Energy can be on people, persons, places, things, situations. So, okay, I'll be nice. I was about to say something else. Shouldn't say so. Don't be stupid. But God, like, be nice. All right. I'm going to be as kind as possible. But remember, I'm just reading the cards, okay? So the overall energy of this Libra season is people standing up to their past here. Standing up in their households. Standing up in their families. This is also the energy of people saying what's right and wrong when it has come to their past, their childhood, or their previous relationships. So if you've had any friendships and you've just been hanging on to the fact that y'all been friends because of the sheer, I just said that, quality over quantity, over the sheer amount of years that y'all known each other, this is the time where you're saying no. That doesn't matter because it hasn't really impacted me and it hasn't even contributed to my growth. If you're just being kind to someone because you've known them for a while, or if you are just letting your parents or your children run amok because they're your parents or your children, this is like cutting that, okay? I don't see any pinnacle energy out here, so this talks about willpower and momentum with the wands and the cups here, your emotions, childhood emotions, previous emotions, okay? Now, what's interesting too is there is 5 cups here that have a progression here. So there's an energy of either 5 months, 5 years, but there's a 5 here. You could have a 5-year-old. A lot of you also are having a new child or considering having a new child because this cup is empty and it hasn't quite been crafted yet. You see how all these are decorated and this one's kind of like nah, but you see the baby is handing this here. There's a new awareness here from your past, from your childhood here. You got the 4 wands out here with the 7 of wands out here. There's some type of celebration you don't want to partake in when it comes to families or engagements. Some of you are turning down an engagement. I see that too, which would make sense with that Venus energy out here. Some of you are going the non-traditional route and deciding collectively that marriage is not what it used to be and you're not interested in marriage. You're not interested in a traditional, conventional family relationship. I see that out here as well. A lot of you are also starting to break away from a combined connection, a selection. I'm hearing like a choir and you're going on a solo journey here. Some of you are breaking away from a group, breaking away from a family. Some of y'all are saying, look, I want to be the black sheep. I want to be the black sheep, okay? This reading will be timestamped because I'm about to do all the signs here. How this happened, I shuffled, meditated, pulled them out. I labeled them with little things that look like this. So I could make sure I kept them in order here. I'm going to do the matching signs. So Aries to Libra, Scorpio to Taurus, Capricorn to Cancer, etc. Also, starting today, the link to getting your natal chart is in the description along with the link to personals. So now you can get your personals, you can pull up that natal chart, and you can start really going in depth on your journey, okay? Remember, I'm just a guide. We're just guides to get you there, but you have to do your thing, okay? This is the collective energy for everybody. Some of you are moving out of your childhood home, selling your childhood homes. Some of your children are moving out, getting their own places, starting their own journeys. Some of your parents are selling the childhood home. that you don't live in, ain't been to, but it's just the idea that it won't be there for you when you want it to be there. Some of you are saying, I don't want the family home. I don't want to live with you. Some parents, and Lord, this is a conversation. As a real estate broker, a lot of parents say, I bought this house, I'm purchasing this house for my children. You don't know what your children are going to want. So it's okay to buy the home for generational wealth as far as getting the equity out of it or renting it so that passive income can come in for your children. That's one thing. But to insinuate or presume that my child is going to live here because I love this house and I raised them in this house, that's not fair. So I see that here too, where some parent was like, okay, I don't want the house anymore, I'm going to give it to my child. Your child doesn't want it. They want their own home. They want their own memory. So if you do want to get a home to pass down into legacies and generations, matter of fact, I will definitely make that a video on my real estate site. Ways to pass the house, okay? The money in the house. How about that? Because it's not necessarily they got to live in it. That's not the only way that you can pull out abundance. And some of y'all are going to feel very slighted that, oh, you don't want this house after I did this, and this. That's not really what the abundance in the house is about. You know, they don't tell us everything. They meaning whatever. Moving forward. All right. How is the energy of Libra interacting with the energy of Aries? La 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 la. You have the prayer here and the creator. Ooh, so first of all, you see that those chakra energies here, rainbow energies here. And then you have unsuccessful outcome to a problem, and a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Everything that you've been through during Libra season, the way that it's interacting with this Aries energy, wherever you have that in your chart, everything that you've been through has been to build something else. This reminds me of what I said in another video where I said, some of y'all saying, I want to move to Alaska. Well, in order to get you there, there's some things that might have to be broken down. There's some plans that have to be canceled, some friendships that need to be broken up, some relationships that have to be broken up just to get you on the move. But it's exactly what you asked for. It's what you prayed for. It's just the method that it's going to take. A lot of you pray for relationships and you want to meet a certain type of person, or you want them in a certain type of industry, but you're far removed from it. So you may have had to get fired from here to get you into this job so that you could get into this circle with people in this industry so that you could meet a person that you pray for, the type of energy that you asked for. Also, a lot of you who started businesses, there was a lot of unsuccessful plans here. But it was teaching you, will leave you wiser at the end. You were learning. Same for some relationships. Some of you all have been dating in this Aries energy. And you like, what is this? You have been becoming a better version of yourself with each relationship, with each pain, so that you're a more wholesome individual for a relationship, for a job, even as a parent here. It's for you to be able to pass something on. So that's what you're going to be seeing with this Libra energy, how it's going to be interacting with the Aries energy, which is your opposite. It's going to be making it all make sense for you. Every heartbreak, every disappointment, you're going to realize that it all led to this. And this is the answer to your prayers here. It's also giving Magician energy here. And it's also giving High Priestess energy. It's like Spirit knew what they were giving you if you didn't know or recognize. That's starting to get on my nerves. I had a pipe messed up. Who knows how long it'll be. I'm in Atlanta. See, Mimi, was that on the news? Everything in Atlanta, all the pipes breaking? Because I ain't even seen that. So you got that going on out here. But that's what's going to make sense here. So I also see y'all rejoicing in your problems here. Being like, okay, you know, I get it. Let's see how the Libra energy is going to be interacting with the Libra energy. Libra. Overall here, you got the unseen and you got Eros. This is giving me that same sensuality here, the same magnetism, attracting is what I'm getting here with danger, especially in money matters, celebration, fun, and enjoyment, and you need to defend yourself. Right now, you guys could be attracting a lot of different gold digging energies. because they see that you have something. You're all of a sudden more attractive to people. You all of a sudden look like the type of person people want to be friends with, the type of person people want to date, the type of person that people would have a baby by, hire. All of a sudden, there's some type of magnetism here with the unseen and eros. It's like people are just now starting to see your value and your worth in Libra season. Libra energy is affecting Libra energies in this way. So look in your chart wherever you have this here. Now, it's saying be careful because there might not be enough for you to go around. Some of you might lose money trying to be everywhere and trying to, impress. It's like a newfound attention. And you're like, okay, oh yeah, I'll come to that. Oh yeah, I'll be at that brunch too, and I can handle that, and I can handle that. But it's like you need to have boundaries in place here. You need to defend yourself here with celebration, fun, and enjoyment. You need to pick and choose wisely the relationships and the connections, the projects that are worth your time, that you're going to actually get something back out of, that are reciprocated. Not just everybody wants you to come. You come and you make them look good. What are you getting out of the situation? And again, I said reciprocate. So I'm not saying be greedy. I'm not saying it's all about you. I'm saying look for the opportunities that make sense for both parties, because it looks like you're going to be able to choose. Because in Libra season, Libra energies, wherever you have this in your chart, is going to start looking real good. So if it's in your dating area, your dating houses, then there's going to be a lot of options. But again, you don't have to date all of them. If you are in this industry, why are you dating someone in that industry? It's not compatible. If you know that, oh, I'm going to be traveling, why would you date someone who's telling you up front they're going to want you home? It's going to be okay. Like, hey, this is not compatible. Because all of a sudden, everyone's going to find a reason why they should be around you. If this is work and contracts, everyone's going to all of a sudden want to affiliate. Everyone's going to want you to tag and like and post. And you need to pick the people that make sense for you to be associated with. If they don't have their stuff together, how do they help? You know what I mean? Like what? And it could just be a conversation here like, hey, I need this. If you have a whole bunch of shoes, why are you buying more shoes? If you got a whole bunch of shoes and you need some new shirts, then I would decline the shoes and I will opt in for the people offering me shirts. Simple as that. That's what's going on here. The way these energies go together, because they are both sides of the spectrum here, with the creator and the prayer out here, it's like something is finally taking off for you, and something is finally being expanded, and it's showing everyone, including yourself, with the unseen and the eros and the prayer and the creator here, that this is the way. You took a path that people probably was like, hell no, that's too risky. I'm not betting on that. And now people are like, oh, but because they went through this, then they gained that experience, that knowledge, this attention, that accolade. Oh, okay, now I get it. Let me call them. But it's going to be a lot of that, okay? Let's talk about hate, because I get a lot of that. So, again, this goes back to you need to defend yourself. Be careful of people just wanting to take advantage of you and use you because you look beneficial right now. Let's look at Scorpio energies. Remember, these are going to be time stamps, okay? The way that Scorpio energy is interacting with Libra energy during this Libra season is the desert and the seed here. Something is not going to grow here with the desert and the seed. It's giving drought. It's giving that something didn't get cultivated. It's getting that something didn't get watered. It's giving something is not in an environment where it can thrive here. And you have spiritual guidance, protection from harm, and get back to the basics. You're lucky that something didn't thrive or grow here because this isn't your thing. So it's like, had you committed to something, then you would have been all in and stuck. So it just so happens, an unlikely method, which is the name of one of your older readings, that, oh, it didn't grow, so this is a no-go. This is a very false start energy here. But again, lucky you. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about what this seed is for the energies of Scorpio? Thank you so much. Justice here, Libra energy. Some contract, some relationship, some divorce, some reciprocation, some retaliation isn't going to go through here. But it's because Spirit is protecting you. It's like, man, I was supposed to have this opportunity, but so-and-so ended up going to jail, so I had to go in this direction. You lucky that so-and-so went to jail, because had they not and you took that opportunity, you would be on a whole nother path now. But a lot of people aren't looking at it like that. This is also, this Libra energy is giving hindsight of 2020. That's what this is, a blockage from some type of past, some type of generational something. Like something has been hard, but it's lucky that it was, because you get something for it. I also just heard Saturn could be gifting right now too, with the 3 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You get to go, Scorpio energies, because something didn't go through. Like an apartment application. Say you were looking for an apartment. Lucky you that the application didn't go through, because in the future you may find out that that particular apartment complex is going through something, or they started renovations, or the crime rate went up, and lucky you, your application got denied. So you might be sad and hurt during this Libra season now, Scorpio energies, but you're going to look back and say, I'm so glad that didn't work. Lucky you. That was my music going off because it wants to know if I'm still listening to that, and I'm not. Let's just keep it 1,000. I'm really immersed in this. So that is what you're going to be seeing now. Yet 3 of discs here with the Knight of Wands. If some opportunity had went through during this Libra season or in the past, then you wouldn't be freed up to be into another situation. So if you had took that first offer, if you had actually got hired at that first place, then when so-and-so came down the line and said, hey, can I pay you X amount of money? You would have been like, dang, I can't, I'm already working. Your mind wouldn't even be open to new possibilities. So that's what I see for you all during this Libra season. That is how Scorpio energy is mixing with this Libra energy during Libra season. And what about Taurus? Mixing with this Libra season. You got the ring here, which is like that justice here, a contract, a commitment. You will receive a gift in a period of ill health and depression here. There is something that you're getting that you don't necessarily want, but it's your little red wagon. Period. Like, there is something that is you're committed to here. This is also giving me a source energy for some reason, where you're locked into something, so you can't move around. And Scorpio being your opposite over here, that's exactly what this is too. There could be a form, because I'm reading them separate and together. Remember, both sides of the spectrum here. You could not be able to get out of a family or home situation now because y'all may have kids. Something of that situation. And that's exactly what this is. So on the Taurus side, on the opposite side of the spectrum, you could be locked into something because this Scorpio energy didn't lock into something. They got freed up, which caused you to have to get the brunt of something here, is what I'm seeing with this Taurus energy. With the ring, and you will receive a gift here. It's like saying yes to some type of proposal or something. Saying yes to some type of contract, some type of agreement is going to have you sad in the future. So this is interesting because you have two sides of the spectrum here, but they're two different energies here. On one side of the spectrum here with the Scorpionic energy, someone's looking a little deeper, following their intuition here with the get back to the basics and the spiritual guidance, and they're saying no. But on the other side, which is Taurus, and Libra and Taurus both share Venus, this is the dark side of Venus. Somebody saying, yes, sure. I'm hearing someone accept a proposal just because they didn't want to embarrass the other person. Okay, well, you just got a big problem here, because when you tell a lie, you have to keep telling lies. So you said yes, you would marry them, and now you're going down a rabbit hole. You said yes, you would take over that lease, and now you're going down a rabbit hole. Because once you say one thing, it's cause and effect. It's a domino effect. Cause and effect, action, reaction. So you said yes, so they started doing this. And then they put it back on you again. Okay, so when do you want to get married? I don't know, May. You steady lying, because you really don't want to get married anyway. But now they're getting everything, they're getting invitations ready for May. And then they want to know who you want to invite. You're like, I don't know. They like, okay, I'll just start with your family. Now you got people knowing that, you know what I mean? And it's just like going down that rabbit hole here. Why is Fly out here with a period of ill depression? But this is the dark side of Venus. 8 of Wands here with the Strength card, because you don't have the opportunity. You're not going to be able to leave this situation, run from this situation, stand up to this situation with this Leo energy. You're not going to be able to tame this situation because you're letting it get out of hand. Someone's offering you something here that looks like a gift. They consider it a gift, but it really doesn't even fit you here. With the ring here, though, you're committing to it. It could literally be a piece of jewelry. It could literally be a contract. It could be, well, I'll let you stay here, so you owe me this. You wish you had said no. I let you drive my car, so you owe me this. You wish you had said no. And what happens is, when you see this Taurus energy, you need to lean on and look at Scorpio. That's your other side, to see how you can balance it out. Because Scorpios, They didn't make it. They didn't say the yes. Something didn't go through for them. They followed intuition. You need to lean on that. And even with the Scorpio, the reason they said no is because if they look at the other side, something was going to have them sad if they had said yes. This is bittersweet for somebody here, because somebody gonna look up and say, I want to go. There's a trapped energy that's out here. That's what this looks like. It looks like a fist. There's a trapped energy. Somebody's locking you in here. Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck here, and the star here. You see it a mile away, but you haven't learned how to stand up for yourself. Taurus energy. So in this Libra season, the karma is that you're going to end up locked into something, and the lesson will be, should have just said no. You tell one lie, you got to keep lying here. And that's crazy, because I'm literally seeing that. No to an engagement. No to a lease. No to a party. Just say no because you don't want to. It's not in alignment with your spirituality here. This isn't your thing here. It's not a gift to you. But that's what I have for you. Yeah, Six of Swords here with the Nine of Cups. You really don't want to go, but yikes, okay? Remember, get your natal chart here. Links to persons is below. Let's move on to Capricorn. How is Capricorn going to be mingling with this Libra energy? Capricorn energy with this. The underworld is out here. That's giving Scorpio. It's also giving devil energy. I'm also hearing overgrowth. So somebody's yard needs to be cut here. Somebody's lawnmower could definitely be broke. Or someone saying, oh, it's getting cold, I ain't got to cut it as much. Y'all grass gonna grow wild. And that could be metaphoric. So I don't know if some of y'all feel like y'all don't have to pay your surroundings as much attention. Capricorn energies, wherever you have this in your chart, it's still very much important. Or some people, and I have seen this, Capricorn energy's been doing well, so you may feel like, oh, I'm doing good in that area of my life, so I don't have to pay it any attention. Everything needs maintenance. Yes, it's a job to juggle, but life is what? A big balancing act. Dr. Seuss. You have lighthearted, carefree, beware of greed, and you have family sorrow out here. Exactly. Some of y'all are not paying attention to the changes of the people around you. They may have been happy for you at one point, but some people are changing here, and they're starting to look at you, wherever you have this in your chart, as a money bag, as a cornerstone. They're starting to lean on you here. And you could be disappointed by this. But at the same time, you need to start paying attention to who's like, oh, I left my purse, I left my wallet, oh, can I crash over here? Been there for 4 days, 3 days. You need to start looking at that. Because Capricorn energy has been doing extremely well as far as like working on themselves. But here's the thing. I'm seeing here that people have noticed and gravitated to you. But the trick is you haven't even really got into a comfortable, stable phase yet. And they finna drag you right back down. It's like you done crawled up the bucket and got to the rim. And they just grabbed your damn foot. You ain't even out of the bucket yet. You still in the bucket with them. You just up closer to getting out. But you're not even going to make it here. People are prematurely trying to attach themselves to you. They already like, oh, Capricorn energies are going to be successful here. So let me just go on over there. But that going to is they're not going to even make it if you don't check this right now with this underworld energy. What is this underworld energy for Capricorn, please? There you are. There you are, Queen of Pentacles and a Knight of Swords here. This look like it's y'all, Capricorn. It sure does. It looks like this is a you thing. Emperor on the bottom of the deck. Mars energy. Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries. For me, duality here. So again, this is like you get the first inkling of success. And you already like, oh, I got it. You already acting big money before you even big money. And that's going to attract greedy people. And you're going to find yourself broke before you even get some money. Don't count your chickens before your eggs hatch. Okay? That's what's going on in Libra season for y'all. Okay? Be careful of that. During this Libra season, this Libra energy, y'all need duality was out here. Y'all need to find balance in what you're saving and what you're spending. I.e. example, say I'm in real estate. Say I sell 2 houses and I'm feeling myself. I'm like, oh, I'm rich. And And I'm thinking I sold 2, I'm going to sell some more. So I go ahead and start gifting everything out for Christmas. Well, for some reason, no more sales come in. So the money I got from them 2 sales, if rationed properly, could have stretched out and it could have took me into the next investment. However, because I started feeling myself, because I had it in my hand, and people knew that I had made sales, so they started begging, and I was like, sure, I'm Capricorn. Yeah, nah. That's what y'all need to be aware of. But let's see what your opposite sign of Cancer is contributing to that message overall. The Maiden, the Pilgrim, Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start, a wish granted, and discord among family and friends. Is definitely piggybacking, because with the Maiden here and the Pilgrim, this is something that's new, fresh, innocent. This is someone who's just jumping off the porch here, starting their adventure, going on that journey. This is the first one. You're a pioneer here. My Cancer energies are pioneering in something, and it will be successful. It's what they want to do, but it's also bringing some drama, which is what you just saw on your opposite over here with that underworld energy, where you may feel like you need to take care of people, help people, love on people, because you're getting a wish granted. Not wanting to look greedy, so you want to share and offer other people a lighthearted, carefree time, but you see family sorrow is out here with Weeping Willow for that Capricorn energy, which is your other side. So on both spectrums here, Capricorn, you may want to lean into this Cancer energy over here, and remember that you are a novice, you are new, wherever you have this in your chart. So this is someone who just started dating and they acting like they married. Okay, well, this could lead to a breakup. Your situation, your relationship ain't stable enough for you to be bringing all these people in, telling them all your business. Y'all still getting to know each other. If this is your money, you just got the job, y'all chill out. I can't get y'all use up all my discounts and shit, you know. I just sold the damn house. Let me pay my bills and make sure me and my kids straight first. Don't be asking for money. But some of y'all not gonna know how to say no, because you don't want to feel greedy, and because you're so excited for the fact that you have abundance, and this Cancer energy wants you to nurture and love on people, but it's going to cause discord among family here with this Weeping Willow and this Beware Greed here, because y'all going to find out that while you want to love and share, everybody ain't looking at it that way. Some people looking at it as cha-ching ching. Okay, we are halfway through. Don't forget that links to personals is below. This is a Libra energy reading. We are going to start doing some light marketing, probably on TikTok. This overall energy is about how in Libra energies, collectively, we all need to be standing up for something, breaking away from something. We need to start thinking about our own children, our own legacies. People are volunteering to be the black sheep, the outcast, and it's okay, because it's fitting them at this time. There's something about the past that didn't quite make sense here, and it's causing people overall with these wand energies to have the Two of Wands energy and want to progress forward independently. Let's pick up at Virgo. These readings will be time stamped. I did pre-shuffle these, so how many came out, some more than others, because that's how the energy is. Some energies get hit harder than others. Virgo looks like it has a lot going on here. You got 2, 4, 6, 7 major cards that came out. You got the Thread and the Father here. So some of y'all is just this shy of being able to be the emperor, be the provider here with the Temple here, because you haven't been taking care of yourself. You haven't been sustaining your own money. You haven't been building upon yourself. You just been a workhorse, basically. You get it and give it, get it and give it, get it and give it. This is burnout that I'm looking at. With the Forest here, it's burnout. So you haven't even realized that you're getting slower, more tired. Your money been coming in slower here with the Shapeshifter, because you keep on trying to adapt and switch it up and compensate over here and over there. Because with the box here, you are now locked into a certain lifestyle, a certain relationship, certain characteristics that you have normalized, and you don't want to come up out of it. With the Gnosis here, though, you know that the end is amongst you with this Thread energy here. It's only a matter of time before you can no longer be this big boss person, be this provider. You're wore out. Something is wore out. Something you're attached to is wore out. And then you only got 2 of these. You got May and Romance is in the air. This is Taurus energy for me. Which, with the Romance out here, with this Rose, Romance is in the air, that's Venus. In May, that is Taurus energy here. That is Venus here. What we just talked about over here, in this Taurus energy, remember, we're all made up We're all made up of the 12 colors of the zodiac that we call signs. Okay? So with Taurus here with the ring, you could have made an offer here, gifted somebody something that now you feel sick about because you locked in here. Now you wish you could go. But remember, I talked about that being like an 8 of Swords energy, self-sabotage, being locked in, being stuck. So whatever this is here with this Virgo energy, y'all might want to see how Taurus is affecting you or how Venus is affecting you. You could have Venus in Virgo. You could have a 7th house in Virgo. You could have your karma in your natal chart in Virgo. Because this is telling me that y'all can no longer pretend like you can hold it together because you need you right now. And with this shapeshifter, it's like what's that game I'm thinking of when you put your hands on the polka dots? Twister. It's only so many which ways that you can shapeshift and move around before somebody fall and the game is over here. But with the Force and the shapeshifter out here, I don't even see that you've been paying attention or noticing how much you're changing and how often you're changing. This is also martyr energy out here, Virgo energy. You like being the go-to person. Even though the father is here, this is just masculine energy. So this is male or female. This is somebody, even if this is a woman, this is a woman who likes being that bitch. He can call me. I got him. He can use my card. He can stay at my house. He can use my credit card. That's here too. But the thing is, I don't know if you realize, but your credit limit is reaching at this point, okay? You might want to call and make some arrangements here because you didn't, even with the arrangements, it looked like it's getting a little out of hand here. But with the box here and Nazis, you want to keep on letting them do it here because you know that's the only thing that got them here with the thread holding on right there. I don't know who this is a word for. But I mean, Virgo energy talks about the fitness too, the body. 6th house energy, Libra, that's balance energy, harmony. 6 of Pentacles is the minor arcana for Libra. It's a lot of ways these energies flow in and out, y'all. That's why you listen to all of them. That's why it's one video. You can timestamp if you want to, but I would not strongly suggest it because, again, if you pull that natal chart up, all this right there, it's just a matter of how you're combining it. I met a girl yesterday with the same houses as me, but the planets were in a different place, which means we're going through the same things, but we're handling them differently. There's also a 11-year gap. So my wisdom and my information on top of my planets being in a different placement are causing me to handle the same problems differently. Her lack of wisdom and information with her planets being in different placements is causing her to go through something different. But it's like God gave us the same test. I'm answering mine based off of my experience and what I studied, and she's answering hers based off what she studied. But my point is, you need them all. And I don't know why I'm telling somebody that, because I feel like somebody out here, you definitely need to look at this Taurus energy. If you are looking at timestamps, you better look at Taurus. And then also, I'm picking up a heavy Leo energy, and I haven't pulled Leo yet, but this is somebody who is feeling like Leo, the star energy, all the planets circle around the star. Aquarius is the star. You see the relativity there, but I'm not picking up Aqua. I'm picking up Leo here. Someone is being very boisterous and naive with this masculine energy here, the father, and they're like being very controlling about the fact that they have to be that person. Shadow side of Venus here with this Taurus energy. This is someone who needs to be relied on. They need to be needed. They're in love with love itself. That's what I'm picking up out here with this Virgo energy here. And I don't think that whoever this is even aware of the hoops and loops that they're even putting themselves through. But it's about to catch up to you. You're not taking care of your body or your business or something. Something is going ill. It's the one thing you got going for yourself that you've been parading around like a flag that's about to get ripped out by the wind called the universe, because you need to find something else besides taking care of people to be known for and loved for. Being used and not utilized. We utilize our resources. We don't play in our gas. Gas is invaluable to us. So we like, where you need to go? I ain't finna take you there. I'm finna waste my gas. But if it wasn't nothing to you, like a piece of paper, that girl got a whole notebook. You can have that notebook. It was only $1. That's how somebody's treating you. That's how somebody's treating this Virgo energy. I got plenty of notebooks, girl. You can have that one. Instead of, I ain't finna waste my gas. But Virgo, it's like you know, but you're suppressing it here. But it's about to hit you right in the face here. Let's see why. Piscean, the other side, which is the flame out here. Let's look at Pisces. You got the flame, recognition, reward for merit, advice from a friend, and good advice from a wise person. Remember, y'all share both sides of the spectrum. So if you want to gravitate towards some better energy, Virgos can lean into this Piscean energy, because Piscean here is like an Ace of Wands energy. There's an inkling. There's an epiphany that's going on. Someone's realizing that, hold on, maybe I do need to look a little deeper at some things, pay a little bit more attention to some things. Simple as that. There's an awareness here in this Piscean energy during Libra season. The way the Libra energy is working with this Pisces energy, which is Neptune, which is in retrograde, so there is no dreams. They looking straight at the facts here. And if they didn't know, they're talking. Dog barking, an owl. There's some counseling out here. There's a mentor out here. There's some type of teacher out here. Somebody that went to school. I just also heard somebody that went to church. Because somebody knows something ain't right here. Now that that Neptunian energy is in reverse and they got to deal with the reality of it, which is what this Virgo is over here, that they've been being used, or they've been giving all their resources away and they're about to hit rock bottom. And it's like they can finally hear, like, wait, what you say? With this recognition, reward for merit. And because they're like, just paying attention, they may be able to save themselves, even if it's by the ringer, with that thread, by the thread, okay? That's exactly what this is out here for Piscean energies during Libra season. Knight of Disc here. This is Virgo energy. So again, it's timestamp, but you might want to look at Virgo. Something has been a long time coming to realize when it comes to some type of resources here. Some type of group that has been using. Somebody's like, wait a minute. What if I run out with this basket out here? What if I run out? Then what? And somebody's saying, yeah, you need to ask yourself that. And Pisces is like, never thought about it. And there's the Lovers, Gemini here, and there's the Chariot, Cancer. With the Knight of Wands, people running out, being inconsistent. Why? You need to choose the path that you're going to take indefinitely here. These are major arcana cards here. You've been taking too long to choose something. So this is somebody that's about to smack rock bottom between this Virgo and Piscean energy here. Pisces is making these moves, following this advice, getting this counseling here, because they can finally see that one of these paths leads to them getting ran off on. And they like, skirt, hold up. Real quick U-turn. Real quick as in, I better move now. 911, that's a reading I have. Lane ending, merge now. Pisces is definitely resonating with that. And Virgo over here needs to be getting some type of counseling. Nazis is out here that is like Piscean energy. Needs to be leaning into this energy. I just heard many will call, few will answer, or many will enter, few will win, is what I just heard. Because guess what? This is just energy. Again, depending on where those planets are, is how you'll respond to. And some people just gonna choose to continue to go down la la land, where they're going to be in another cycle. Some of these people are going to get out of this cycle. It'll depend on each individual and how all these energies weave in your particular chart, which you can find in the description below. Good luck, y'all. Here's Sagittarius. I'm hearing Roscoe Dash. I was walking through the crowd. Is that Roscoe Dash? Go Shawty. Or what's them other ones? Travis Porter. I'm hearing Roscoe Dash and Travis Porter. That era. The Sword is out here with chain of events that will affect your life here, and doing something risky, taking a chance. There is I'm hearing go Shawty, go. There is this energy here. Walk through the crowd. Move. The ad-lib said move. There's a lot of action that's kicking in here, because there's some awareness out that somebody's gonna get left behind with this Libra energy. Karma is breathing on a lot of these energies out here with the Ace of Swords. Real simple out here. So Sagittarius energies during Libra energy time, where the Libra energy is going to be beaming down, how it's going to affect Sagittarius in your chart. Where if you have this energy, there's going to be an awareness here. There's a strong wake-up call here. And that's what I'm seeing. There's a resistance. People are like, hold up, wait. Because if you don't do something now, then nothing's going to change. It's time to act now. Speak now, forever hold your peace. I don't know why I keep hearing that. Now, something that just came to mind. This is a lot of times when people get married during the fall, specifically during September, August, September, October, when it gets cool outside. A lot of outdoor weddings do take place. That does make a lot of sense. Why a lot of these proposals and stuff ain't working. Why a lot of these proposals and stuff are being reneged. For instance, with the Virgo and Pisces energy, people have found themselves in these relationships that they were like, oh yeah, we're engaged, we've been engaged, and our wedding date is coming up, and they starting to reflect back and say, wait a minute, this shit has not been pleasant. I've been used, not utilized. I've been taken advantage of. My resources are low. If I go through with this marriage, this is it forever. With that Taurus energy that popped up in it, this ring and depression and illness. Two of Wands here. This Sagittarius energy is on go. Every sign I just mentioned, every energy I just mentioned, Sagittarius, I would definitely look at the timestamps and go and see. Two of Wands here. Baby, I've been making plans here. Chain of events that will affect your life. There's also a launching energy out here, doing something risky, taking a chance here. It's like someone's finally speaking out. Someone's laying a foundation for something. That's something else that's here too. Also, I always get Amistad energy here. So I don't know if you're hiring human capital is what I just heard necessarily with this. Amistad, the slaves were human capital. They used them to make money. They used people to make money. Now, that was a very aggressive and violent way. But you do got Tiger out here. Found in the jungles of Africa. I don't know what that's about. That's going out here. There could be some type of awareness. Also, y'all probably could get ready for another Black Lives Matter movement. I could see that out here as well. And then you got Judgment out here. And the Devil here. Why, y'all? With the Two of Discs here. So there could be another public, because these are two major arcanas out here. There could be another public display with Sagittarius energy, maybe even around Sagittarius time. I don't know why this is coming out, but as a time predictor, there could be another one of those police brutality, you know, acts, or some type of speaking up about more money for African Americans, or how they get paid less or more, or grants. Something like that is coming out here as well during Libra season, which will make sense because it talks about balance, law, contracts. So something like that could be being discussed here. Maybe more hiring or trainings for African Americans here collectively. All right, Spirit, what else I'm saying? I mean, it just is what it is. I'm also seeing something. Why is this happening? Okay, I'm also seeing something where felons, Judgment for the Devil here, felons, imprisoned people, they could be getting more education or getting paid more in prison. I'm seeing prisoners get paid, like a job, that they can keep their money here. They could open bank accounts or something like that. I don't know if they already do. I'm gonna have to ask my cousin next time he call me. Like, is this a thing here? But also, just for Spirit, can you show me the mundane people, the everyday people during Libra season? It's the same thing. I'm seeing people with Sagittarius in their chart getting sucked into some type of bigger picture, some type of bigger movement here. This could be the opportunity that you need to thrive individually, this big movement. So say you have a product, or say you're going through a relationship or something, and somebody said you need to talk about it. This is going to hit the ethers. And it's going to be a perfect time, because whatever this is, I'm getting relevancy from this Sagittarius energy during Libra season. You're going to be relevant during Libra season. Whoever this is with this energy in their chart. Wherever you have this in your chart is going to be relevant. So if it's emotional during Libra season, then you're going to be heard. And people going to actually move on what you say. It's going to be the first time. There's an aggression here. People don't want to lose you. If it's work, it's the same thing. You're going to be relevant here. What you say is going to be relevant, and it's going to actually bring people together here. I'm getting a unified front. It's something else that I'm getting that's out here. I'm getting both sides as well. So I'm seeing that there could be people speaking out their side. If you've been quiet and you kind of let people think what they want as above on the outside looking in, you're finally about to tell people what's going on inside of the house. I'm looking at this coffin here. How you transform what you've been going through, why you ain't said nothing. With the sword out here, setting the record straight here. And it's going to put a lot of things into perspective for a lot of people here. And this is not something you usually do. It looks like you've just been letting people think what they want to think and letting them have it. But that's what's going on with you during Libra season, how this energy is affecting Sagittarius energy. And now we have Gemini, which is the opposite over here. And how is Gemini going to be affected? February with Fair Man is giving me strong Aquarius energy out here. King of Swords particularly. So this could be a judge. It could be some type of government entity, which makes sense. It's Libra season. Libra energy with the stone and the mask. Heavy air energy out here. With the mask being out here, this is giving huge judgment energy. Some of y'all got court during Libra season. That's something else I'm seeing out here. I'm also getting a reckoning out here. Like somebody gonna have to come to terms with who they've been. I'm hearing my friend was talking about Shirley, somebody and her husband, but somebody gonna have to. It's out here. Somebody needs to come to terms because people asking questions. How did all of this happen and you not know? With this mask out here in the stone. There's a public lie. Like this is like a conspiracy being torn down out here about some type of government entity, some type of attorney out here that ain't been really trying to help you, some doctor that's been really not trying to help you, misdiagnosing you. It's out here. So somebody's looking back now saying, something don't make sense. Dominion energy, please, with Libra. Yeah, Ten of Swords, more air energy, and the Seven of Cups. Someone has been lying, clear as day here. Something is not as it has seemed. Yeah, I just talked about this. It might have been Libra reading. Being aware or being weary of taking offers, the star that you see on the internet during Libra season. A lot of these little internet gurus about to be busted up as well. I'm seeing that too. I'm definitely seeing that because some of these little gurus been doing it long enough. 7 years, 7 months, seven cycles. At least 7 clients could be coming out, and they could be filing lawsuits out here with this energy, with the stone here, and they could be telling people that they lied. They didn't help me. I'm seeing a box, a circle inside of a box inside of a triangle. It's like the layers of something are being peeled back. The facts, okay? So somebody's been on the internet saying, I can fix your credit. Okay, well, people have went through the program now, and it's starting to come out like they didn't do this, and this. So now the government, the law is getting involved and saying, let me see your practices. Let me see your consumer practices. Let me see your systems, your federal trade acts, your disclosures. I'm seeing that here. And you're finding out that these gurus are not gurus. They were selling you dreams. So I'm going to tell y'all again, beware of these internet gurus and millionaires. Of course they are. You can be whatever you want on the internet. I was just talking to my friend about algorithms. And a lot of people say, oh, I don't do this, and that. Your algorithm will tell on you. What pops up when you Google, what pops up on Facebook and Instagram, what pops up in your cookies will tell who you really are, whether you realize it or not. We talked about that up here with this awareness energy. Somewhere. Oh, I don't remember, but we talked about it. Where it could be that literally you're finding out like, oh, I thought that this person was legit. I saw these reviews and these testimonies and this video, and my friend said she was going. But did your friend go? Did your friend graduate? Did your friend give you a testimony? No, you didn't even let something. Don't be guinea pigs. That's what this is out here. And that would make sense because we're balancing out here with this Sagittarius energy. We just talked about that. There's a judgment on some type of toxic contract, bond out here with the sword. The truth is finally out here. People went ahead, took a chance on some type of product here. We just talked about that being global. It's relevant now. It makes sense here because something's adding up. Some get rich quick scheme is about to be debunked. Spirit, can you tell us what industry we need to be looking out for with this debunking over here with Gemini and Sagittarius and Libra season? The Hierophant here. Look, no, I just feel that y'all need to just really look out on the internet. I just talked about that in a business video. I don't know if I posted, but y'all need to ask more questions, get more credentials. I never appreciated it starting out because I felt like people were just being hard on me because I know what I know. But I also realized how important it is to be authenticated by the general public. I've met enough people who've been scammed. Those are my clients, especially in real estate, where people took their money while they were applying for rentals over the internet. or they've showed up to move into houses and come to find out like somebody live in the house and they're out of state. So that is what pushed me to say, okay, I'll authenticate, because it's not about me, it's about making people feel safe. A lot of y'all are so scared that something's not going to plan out because you're desperate and going off a hope and a dream here. So you need this to work, so you're willing to go ahead and go in blind, even though it's as simple as asking for a credential, knowing somebody directly who went through a program, talking to them yourself. I don't fool with stuff where I go and I can't talk to them. You gotta do everything online. Like, when is a live person coming along? Because I don't see any credentials, I don't see any state certifications, I don't see any stamps or any. You haven't been approved by shit. I understand. Like, who is that? Oh, we won this award. Who is that? Never heard of them. But you got an award. I make awards, I give out awards. So what? Somebody getting an award from AECON or the cultivation of real estate, and it's supposed to mean something? In my case, it does, because the cultivation of real estate is a government approved, it's a Georgia approved school. But with AECON still hasn't got any type of, what kind of credential would it need for it to be, I'm about to register it with Forbes Choice so that y'all can feel safe. But also, if it's attached to me and I got all these government approved things, then 9 times out of 9, I ain't gonna scam over here. Scamming over here could cost me all of this over here. But people aren't even looking that deep. Because we're here, you got the work. Somebody's job is to give out information, wisdom, education. This is a coach. This is a spiritual guide. But with the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, this is them taking y'all money and running, or lying about what they're going to offer you, or how much they actually know. So no, they didn't give me an industry, but it's definitely something on the internet. Wherever you have Sagittarius and Gemini, you need to look at that. Now, I just heard for some of you, be smart. This is an opportunity for some of you who are legitimate, because right now so many people are about to be falling and getting debunked and getting exposed. This is when you can say, hey, I got my credentials. My shit for real. I can show something for it. So it could be an opportunity for some of y'all. It depends on how you using the energy. It's completely up to you. Sorry. I got somebody coming to help me with all these launches that's about to take place. And that's important. In the meantime, though, let's look at Leo. The orphan is out here. Leo, you was vibing with Virgo over there. Y'all are right on top of each other. There could be a cusp energy. I'm also hearing the sun in a sun in Virgo. Could have been, for some reason, I'm feeling like Leo energy traveled into Virgo energy real strong this year. But you got Torch here, spiritual development, awareness, and understanding. You got Rainbow. The most difficult part of the situation is over. You got pay attention to your health out here. You got a goal-oriented person out here. That's Sagittarius energy. You got older woman out here with both. Talks about some money. Teardrops in March and April here. March and April. This is an Aries cusper. And see, I picked up a cusp. So if it's not a Leo Virgo cusper, it's definitely an Aries. Aries and Taurus cusper. That's what I'm hearing. Aries and Taurus cusper. Tower out here and good fortune. Some of y'all parents have passed something on to you. We talked about that when this first came out with the real estate. Passing on a home or something that y'all don't want, so y'all about to sell it. Y'all don't want to live in the home that your parents lived in. Their death could be untimely, or it could just be a shock that they left you some real estate, or they left you something here. Someone also could be telling you that they're about to write you into their will because they know that they're sick. They know that they're older. They could be in hospice here. Again, I said this was a Aries Taurus cusper. Aries up here, the prayer and the creator here. Again, everything leads to something here, so you could very well be getting some type of gift, but it's through something that's kind of hurtful. Don't blow through whatever you're being inherited, because that is out here, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So don't blow through your inheritance. Whatever is being gifted to you in this Leo energy is something that is supposed to help you get on a good foot, a good ground. have a good future. But again, with this Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, cusper, this is the energy of somebody who, I'm just making sure, because my daughter is a March baby, it's first day of spring, but she's a Pisces, Aries, cusper. This is Aries, Taurus, cusper. This is the energy of someone who is a little stubborn about what they want to do here. The sadness and the death is the hard part. Now what are you going to do with this? This is also, look at these wilted flowers. These wilted flowers, but look at March right after it, right after whatever disappointment, look at the blooming here. This person could have a life expectancy up until this spring. Hey, I just work here. Don't look. It could be an older feminine here. If it's not an actual feminine, it could be a father, but it's someone who's nurturing you. They're leaving you something here that's going to take care of you. Ace of Disc is flipped over in the deck. This is a house, a car. It's something tangible, which is what I had picked up in the first place. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this with the Leo energy. The Hanged One, Pisces over here. Pisces over here. And the Six of Swords here. Someone is moving, leaving, relocating, allowing themselves to be guided because something has shifted here. There's some news that's coming in and someone doesn't know if they're happy or sad about it. It's very bittersweet energy that's out here with the Wheel of Fortune during Libra season for the Leo energies out here. The Wheel of Fortune again with the Three of Cups in the World. Something's changing about a connection, a dynamic, a friend group. Because someone is relocating, Knight of Wands, passing, Ace of Discs, moving somewhere else, Three of Swords here. There could also be a breakup because someone's moving here. That could also be a conversation like, hey, I mean, we're together or we're dating, but, you know, say you live in Atlanta and you're dating. It could be a situation where, like, okay, we're dating and we live in Atlanta, but my father has passed and I think he wants me to come take the family home to Chicago. So now there's a decision of, okay, am I going to move with you to Chicago or are we going to sell my family home just so we can stay together in Atlanta? Like, this is something big like that. There's something coming up that's bittersweet around some type of gift here with the orphan, though. With the orphan, this just talks about something that is being given away. Spiritual development here and a goal-oriented person. This is telling me that when it comes to the Leo energy, then Libra season, you need to think about what's fair and just to you and for yourself, for your spiritual development and your spiritual guidance. But I feel like Spirit is putting you in a chokehold, so it's like you have to choose here. That's ultimatum energy that's out here for my Leo energies. And lastly, let's see Aqua. Again, these readings will be time-stamped. Links to personals is below. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being so patient. You have the womb out here and the shaman. Take care or there will be lots of material wealth, new home, new attitude, and time to get out of a situation. Directly reflecting this Leo energy here. There is a feminine figure with the womb, a mother, a grandmother. There's an older feminine here that gave birth here with the shaman. They're ready to, they've learned everything they need to learn. They're passing their wisdom, passing their gift here. They could be passing their way here. They're giving you a new home that's going to put you in a new abundant, a new piece of stability here. But you need to be careful because if you try to jump out of this house or do the wrong thing with this house, sell it, don't get all the money, move in it and don't know how to maintenance it, keep it together, try to rent it out and get scammed, put it on Airbnb and then they tear it. Like, it's a way that you need to maneuver here, because if you do this properly, then this will be a good bitter curse. It's also giving insurance energy. Someone's passing and they're leaving you, and it look like a house. Now what you do with this house, you could sell it, take the money and be broke. You could sell it, take the money, buy another house. You could sell it, take the money and play in it. But this is really going to determine your future success, because if you do this the right way, someone is setting you up for success here. The world is out here. Somebody's passing. And then you got the moon and the Two of Cups here. That's more this womb energy here with the Two of Cups here and the Two of Discs here. There's a transition here. And there's a passing of the torch, passing of the baton, passing of an inheritance, a home with literally new home, new attitude out here. A family business. There's a passing of it. There's a permanent relocation with the world being here. And the Two of Cups with the womb. Who better than your spouse, your children, your best friend? Someone's leaving someone something. With the shaman here, they've learned all they need to learn here. They're good. It was good to them, whatever this is that they're giving you, and they're leaving it to you. Somebody washing their hands with something too. This isn't a literal death, which it literally looks like. In some rare instances, this is a situation where someone is giving you some shit and they just gone. I could definitely see that too if this was like a divorce and they just tell you you could keep everything and they just gone. You know, they just tell you you can keep everything and bye. And you just never hear from them again. They relocate. You can't find them. None of that. They just go. You can keep it all. Bye. For some people, if that's the case with a divorce situation or a breakup situation and they leaving you the whole house, they feel like they did their service, they did their due diligence by doing that for you. So if you fuck up now, I mean, there's no reason for you not to be successful because they don't want to live with you or be in this commitment with you anymore like they did in the past here. But they're giving you something to work with. It's up to you to do the right thing with it. But they don't feel sorry for you. They're not looking for you. They're not sad for you. They're gone. At least you got this. Do what you need to do. Alright, y'all. Let's regroup and see who is in what. Leo popped up in Virgo a little bit over here. I could see when I look at these energies and how they coincide with the Leo and Virgo combination here in Libra season. It's the energy of somebody that did so much that somebody just said, fuck it, here, have it. I can't do this anymore. That's what this vibe is giving me here. Gemini popped up in Pisces now that we got all of them out here. Where Pisces is looking up saying, I need counseling, I need help, I need credit restoration, I need some type of help out here. That would make sense because Gemini, you the ones I said, be careful not to seek this help on the damn internet. Because you desperate, because you need to make a change in your life, because you're burnt out, because something's about to, this I'm hearing too with this collective energy over here, say it is rent. This is a perfect example of that between the Virgo, Gemini, and Piscean energy here. Because Gemini and Cancer showed up in here. Cancer is the home, the doula, the mother here. Beware greed, which will not be granted, is out here with the Pilgrim. That's a move in the maiden. That's a novice here. So again, when I look at all the energies and how they came into play here, this combination with Pisces, Virgo, Cancer, and Gemini would say that someone needs to move like ASAP. So they go onto some website, they pay somebody to move, show up to the house, and guess what? It's a scam. Somebody just was greedy. Somebody stole their money. Family sorrow, discord among family and friends because now y'all ain't got nowhere to go. And you done gave up all the damn money here. And it was a scam because somebody didn't do their research on the internet. Simple as that out here. Justice, which is Scorpio readings. Scorpio energy is out here inside of Libra energy is out here inside of Scorpio. When I look at this combination with the unseen and Eros here, somebody, this is giving divorce. With the seed in the desert, someone did something that they thought was going to make them happy here, that was seductive, that was attractive to them here, and it ain't did nothing but cost them money. And it's only going to continue to cost them money until they set the record straight, get a divorce, make it fail. So if you have Libra or Scorpio in your chart, wherever these two are, this combination, so say you got Sun, Moon, Rising is Libra and Scorpio right there, what this is saying to me is you may be losing money somewhere, but it's because someone else, some other commitment that you made here, it's an unseen, this is an undercurrent. So this is as simple as you may be tired because because your room dirty. See, it's two things that you don't think about, but if you pay attention, you'll see it here. You could be sick because of what you eat. You could be in an unhappy marriage with a spouse that is blowing through the money, and spirit don't want you in that situation anymore, so they may have you losing money at work. You may not be getting bonuses right now. One thing that comes to mind right now is I have a truck driver that I just thought about. Libra and Scorpio energies, the way his vibing is, he got into a marriage that was practical for the children here. Unseen and Eros here, that's what was attractive about it. But ever since then, you need to defend yourself. Ever since then, his truck always has an issue. 1,400 here, 600 there, 14,000 there. But it's because spirit is saying, hey, you're not happy and you keep escaping by driving your truck. So I'm going to break your truck down and force you to be at home and deal with the real situation, which is that you're not happy at home. Ain't going to be no truck to go drive and hide from. You're going to be right at the house because your truck going to be broke until you come to the conclusion that the unseen, the real problem is that you need to defend yourself here from somebody who's doing either sex magic or trying to seduce you with something while they go out and have fun here. And it's costing you money, danger, especially in money matters. And they showed up in each reading. They showed up together. Pisces showed up in Leo over here. We talked about that over here. Someone could be, now in this energy with the Leo and Pisces combination, someone could be seeking out a probate court. Because with Pisces, they're seeking advice here, reward, merit here. That's the inheritance over there. But they showed up in Leo energy, but Leo was the one who was getting the house. Or getting some type of inheritance, not if someone is passed. That makes sense. So in the Leo Pisces situation, they're not getting scammed. They're seeking a realtor, they're seeking a probate court, and they're seeking an attorney so that they can get this handled when it comes to this passing of things. That's why they showed up in this reading. But now with that other combination with Gemini, it's a scam. You see how the different combinations do different things here? Cancer showed up in Aquarius's reading. In the World, which is fixed signs here, they showed up over here, but I'm particularly focused on this Cancer because it's the one here. But this could be Scorpio, Taurus, or Leo and Aquarius, which is what we have. The World could be Aquarius here. With the Moon here, this is that Cancer energy. But again, energy doesn't lie, because in Leo's reading, what did we have? We had older woman, which is what? The mother, the doula. Older woman came out in Leo's energy. What's another way to say older woman? The Moon. What's another way to say the Moon? Cancer. You got greed, discord among family, family sorrow, and a new start out here will wish will be granted with the Pilgrim and the Maiden. So someone here could have been granted some type of inheritance from a passing family member that they didn't even know they was getting, and now the family's mad about it. And they could be relocating, mad that they get to live in the house here. So that's the energy that's showing up. Taurus and Leo popped up between these two here. Remember, Taurus was getting something they didn't necessarily want. Something that they wish they didn't receive. That would make sense if it was from a family member that passes here. A period of ill health and depression. So yeah, with the ring and the gift here, yeah, you're getting a commitment, you're getting something. But when we look to where it's coming from, which is coming 8 of Wands from the Leo energy, it's this older woman over here that's passing with that Sagittarius energy over here. With that target energy, this older woman is passing here. Could be to some type of addiction, could be some type of cancer or some type of poison. I just work here, I'm not a doctor. But yeah, this person's older. With the chain of events that affect your life, they could have been in the military and got sick. They could have had a job that got them some type of sick. I just thought about this woman who has mold, a senior lady who has mold in her basement, had mold in her basement for years. It's been affecting her chest. So she could be developing some type of ailment right now because of it. And it's going to lead to her being deceased here and leaving a home over here, of which this Taurus energy, they may not necessarily want this physical home because it means that they would be accepting that someone has passed. Capricorn and Scorpio showed up. With Capricorn and Scorpio, somebody's trying to be carefree and lighthearted when it comes to this underworld energy, which makes sense here because with Scorpio here, something's not blooming. Somebody can't be light free and lighthearted and carefree here with this underworld energy here, because the contract that they're locked in is one that's not blossoming here. What I just say, they can't make money. They're being guided to get out of a situation because it's not blossoming and they can't make money because it's a bad contract over here. You can try to be as optimistic as you want to. It ain't going nowhere. All right, y'all. I think I've given y'all enough combinations, and I give you enough instances where you can see how this goes together. I wouldn't be crazy enough to skip through, but it is an hour and 10 minutes exactly just now. What's the overall collective advice for this Libra energy during Libra season? 6 of Wands and the 3 of Discs. You need to be very clear about what you're working on and who you're working on it with. You need to have physical evidence of whoever that you're getting information from. With the Temperance energy out here, Archangel Michael, this is not the time. This is not the time, okay? This is not the time for y'all to play about this type of stuff. 6 of Wands, 3 of Discs here. 3 of Cups here. So you got a 3-3 that talks about expansion, Empress energy, Libra, Venus, so love and money here. The people that you work with, depending on who you work with and how you work with your resources, could greatly depend on your success here. 3 of this with the Temperance here, the King of Cups here, Scorpionic energy, that's the 4 of Cups all together. This is another chance, again, if you take your emotions and apply the logic to them, you can get something that makes you happy long term. And then you got the Page of Discs with the 5 of Wands. But I see a lot of y'all don't know what to do here, which is giving the 4 of Pentacles. So y'all not doing nothing. 5 of Discs on the bottom of the deck because you don't want to mess up. This is relationships too. A lot of y'all don't want to leave a third party because you don't want to mess up. What if the grass isn't green on the other side? I'm telling y'all, in a lot of these instances, it is. Actually. And what's Archangel Michael doing out here? Y'all may need to pray. Use your discernment. And the Sun out here. That's fire energy. And now you got the Emperor out here. Y'all need to take charge of your own life here with 10 of Discs out here. You are being divinely guided into how to be happy and how to be resourceful and successful. You're being intuitively guided. The question is if you're going to answer. All right, y'all. This is what I have for y'all. I love y'all. Remember, I'm not here for likes, shares, and subscriptions, but that is completely up to you. We're going to start some light marketing probably on TikTok, and links to personals is below. For as long as we can, okay? I love y'all. Until we meet again, keep growing. 111 on the clock.